Hey y'all. So let me get my stuff together real quick. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. So I'm wondering why it didn't show. Hey Mel. It didn't show the title or anything. But blessed rise everyone. How are y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, good morning. So it is coffee and Cosmos. They won't let me let me put it in the comments. This is coffee and Cosmos. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now, if y'all hear any like background noise, it's because I have my babies here and children in the morning. They're not in school right now, so it's not going to be quiet. Where is this pin? I'm pinning stuff. How are y'all doing this morning? Okay. Okay. Hopefully it works. Anywho, hope y'all got y'all's coffee or your tea or whatever it is that you use. We're not going to be on here very long because we're not doing the Astro dice today. We're just going to talk about one particular transit that's going on for today. Chiron is going to be conjunct the moon. Hey, Christina. So Chiron is now conjunct the moon. So Chiron is in Aries. It's been there. It's been going back and forth, retrograde, back direct for quite some time now. And currently is at 4 degrees. Well, the moon is at 4 degrees in Aries. So I'm having a lunar return. And then Chiron is at 5 degrees. So today we will have a conjunction with these two. And so this is going to bring up some emotional baggage regarding your identity, your self-identity, your purpose, all these things, how you initiate things. You could be really feeling kind of depressed and down today with this moon aspect. And just really feeling a little bit self-conscious. So these things are coming up to the surface for all of us. So that way we can see them, experience them, and release it. So where is it coming from? Where is it stemming from? This is an invitation for us to go back down memory lane, go deep within and figure out, why do I have these thoughts or these feelings about myself? And so it's not only about your self-identity, but also within your body, your physical body. So there could be things that we need to come to in some acceptance or just loving more so of ourselves and our physical bodies. And that's that Chiron and Aries. So Something in particular. It also depends on where Chiron is in your chart. For instance, this is in my 12th house. So this is the negative self-talk and the self-conscious, the subconscious patterns of these deep thoughts that I've been plaguing myself with all this time. Realizing also that I am not a victim. So no one is a victim. We are not victims. We victimize ourselves, and that's the only way we can actually become a victim is by doing it ourselves. Not to say that, things that happen to people that are beyond their control. Yeah, I get that part. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying that how you deal with what happens to you, that is how you determine your victimization. So staying within that, recognizing like, what, this happened, I'm going to let it empower me. So this Chiron and Aries coming into the conjunction with the moon is going to really have us deep in our feels. So you might even, purge and cry, get it out, feel it, let it come up. Make sure you're doing some deep breathing and some yoga today. All of those things. So if anybody want to chime in, feel free. I'll go ahead and put you in on the chat. We can talk about if you know where Chiron is in your chart or where this transit is happening in your chart. I'll bring you on and we can talk about it and we can get some insight going. I'm not doing the dice today because I have a quick announcement that I have to get prepared because I'm going live later on this afternoon for an event that I am part of that starts on Thursday. And then also I'm going live tomorrow for another event. So I'm doing a full moon healing circle on the 28th with the Trauma Conscious Yoga Institute. So I'll be going live tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning to discuss that. You can register for that event. Early bird is still going on until the 20th. And then I'll be talking today around 1:30, 2 o'clock with Ashton Lynn from Women Who Work. And we are going to be discussing the information about this event. It's a 3-day summit it's a Work Glow Slay Summit. So it's for women empowerment, giving you the things that you need to get your business going, to get your life where you need to be, yada, yada, yada. So all of these things. So if anyone knows where, okay, I see Christina say you're going to see where Chiron is in your chart. Okay, so if anyone wants to come on and talk about where Chiron is in their chart, I'll go ahead and link you in and we can have a quick discussion about it. And then next week, Monday, hey Mel, next week, Monday, we will do coffee and Cosmos as usual, the normal coffee, Astro dice, and y'all can donate. So if anyone knows where Chiron is in their chart, we can get on, we can talk about it and see the energy that you have going on for today or where this is transiting your chart. Hey, Mel. So, yeah, for me, I have Aries in my 12th house. So this is really activating Chiron and Gemini in my 2nd house. So it's about my values also. So my values and my expression, how I express what it is that I desire and my values. So that's where it's happening for me. Mel, do you want to come on real quick and have a quick discussion about where this is for you? Have a little vulnerable moment. Let's have some full transparency here. Of course, Mel, I know where it's at in your chart. Okay, I'll link you in. I'm pulling up your chart now.
Girl, I had to put on damn head wrap. Girl, I had to put on a fucking head wrap real quick. Okay.
Bless Rise.
Hey, hey girl.
Hey, girl. Hey. You are so crazy. Okay, so you have Chiron in Aries right now in your 9th house. So that's your house of beliefs and your subconscious, like your consciousness, right? Higher consciousness. It's also the house of travel, higher education, but it's the beliefs that you acquire and you obtain throughout life. So it's like what it is that you have learned, and now what it is that you have incorporated the wisdom, that knowledge into action and made the wisdom. So now it's what it is that you know. So Chiron is transiting the sector of what you know. So do you have any experience or anything that you can share that will say, oh, you know what, I know exactly what this is? Because the moon is going to come into a conjunction with that today. So we're going to be possibly diving deep into some emotional things. Something could come up emotionally, right? About your beliefs, how you identify yourself with what it is that you believe. And with the conjunction with the moon, it could have us in like these depressive modes sometimes. So if you have any experience or any understanding with that, you are more than welcome to share. Hey, Lyndon. Hey, Peyton.
What's up, Lyndon? And I think HQ is on here with you too, Lyndon, if he hasn't left. And hey, Christina. Okay. So this is interesting, guy.
Yes.
Okay, this is interesting, and I think being pulled on as far as my beliefs around relationships and very specific, like romantic relationships. I feel like I've been pondering and in wandering and reflecting and reevaluating what that looks like for me. And even this morning, like it was a part of my meditation. So the fact that you're saying this right now is just like,
Yeah. The moon is going to come in and tap into that emotional space, that heart space. Because let's talk about what the moon is, right? So the moon in astrology is our emotional responses to outside stimuli, right? So that's the psychology way of putting it. So the things that we experience, how do we emotionally respond to that? So depending on where your moon is, that tells you how you respond to things or how you don't, the lack thereof. For me, for an example, I have a moon in Aries. And so today I'm also having a lunar return because the moon is now in Aries. And younger, it's more so impulsive responses. Like I don't respond, I react. That was back then. And now as you elevate and you learn who you are and you also learn your emotions and why you feel, you honor those emotions, you no longer react with the Aries moon. You have a more responsive way of doing things. So I've also learned with human design, we were just talking about this, that part of my human design is response, right? So it's the responsive tendency of things. And it's better for me to respond rather than react. And so with this moon here, it's going to bring up some things. It's going to say, okay, how am I responding to this? Because Chiron and Aries is about your self-identity, right? It is, because let's talk about Aries. Aries is the head. Aries is your identity, your body, the physical body. It's also our initiatives, our action. It's, what makes us have that ambition to go and get something done. So how are we really responding not only to how we identify with ourselves, but also how we identify ourselves out here in this world, the outside stimuli? That moon today is going to conjunct at 5 degrees. That 5 in numerology is about a change. So this is coming up, it's bringing and purging things up so we can release and change. So I'm just saying, you might be in your little feels today.
I feel like I'm going to be in my feels today. And I just want to bring up like something that you said, because I shared about you on my stories yesterday about, because look, y'all, transparent. I be transparent with my friends too, just like I be transparent with y'all. And I got on Marco Polo with her and I was like, yo, my fucking face, like I feel like my face is breaking out in a way that I have not experienced in almost 3 years at this point. And I was like, I don't know what it's about. Maybe it's just the stress from last year. I don't know. But she was like, girl, you're purging. Like you're purging. It's coming up and out, and that's how it's reflecting. So when you just mentioned purging, as a part of this too, girl.
Yeah.
I'm there.
And then, also we take into consideration Chiron is in Aries. Chiron and Aries will bring body issues. So you can have these issues so you can tap into that self love even more. So it's like I have
Yes.
to love myself through all the changes and phases, right? Even the acne, even the body parts that I don't really too much care. I'm gonna have to learn how to care and love these parts of myself. And also the things, not just physical things, but just the things about me, how I identify. How am I truly seeing myself? Because how I'm seeing myself is going to project out here how everyone else sees me. So if I'm insecure, that phrase, confidence is quiet and insecurities is loud. That so you're going to be projecting whatever it is that you feel about yourself out here, and people are going to respond to that. So this moon conjunction with this, you could have another breakout today because the moon is going to bring that up, or you could really have some emotional feelings about your breakouts because Chiron and Aries is about the physical body, the wounding. Chiron is the wounded healer. So that's why I named my business House of Chiron, because it's through me healing and helping people identify how to heal themselves. I heal myself. So, you know.
Really rock that out real quick. Woo!
So, yeah,
Thank you for reading me in public.
you're welcome.
She usually reads me for filth in private, so this was a beautiful public filth reading.
I woke up
Yes,
with this.
yes, I love it. Thank you, girl.
Thank you for
This
your
is good though. This is
transparency, though.
Thank you. No, thank you for calling me up on here. And this is good. It lets me know that just what was on my mind and on my heart during my meditation this morning is very much in alignment with everything that you're saying. So that just reminds me that I'm tapped in. And so this is always good. Like I appreciate just the confirmation. Confirmation.
Yeah, you good, girl.
Thank you,
I done
girl.
told you. Chanel done told you. You good.
For real. Y'all really did. Y'all really did.
You
We love you
great. Just
too.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
You on the path. You got it. But yeah, thank you for joining me today.
Of course.
Seeing your face
Yeah.
early in the morning. Look at that.
I know, girl. Look, girl, you don't even know. Because I knew you were going, Mel, do you want to hop on? I was like, yeah. Yeah, yeah, girl. Hey. Oh, I've been like this for hours. Okay. Girl, bye.
I
Because
just
we will
wait.
be on here acting a damn
We
fool.
will,
Okay.
and they'll be like, okay, yeah, they real friends in real life for real.
Yeah.
This ain't for
Like,
the gram.
no. This is real life, okay?
Okay, well let me get somebody else on. Thank you again. I'm gonna connect with you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right, so I believe Christina wanted to hop on. Let's see if I can get somebody else on here. You won't remove your mail. Either way, see if somebody else want to hop on and have a little chit chat about it. Maybe it's my internet. There you go. All right. So anyone else want to hop on and talk about Chiron in their chart? What they're feeling, what they're experiencing? Hey everyone, good morning. Happy rise. I hope y'all have had a wonderful start to your day. You got your coffee, your tea, or whatever it is, your wake and bake, whatever it is you do. You don't know your Chiron? Okay. Um, Let me see. Do you know your rising sign, Christina? Hello. If you know your rising, then I can kind of gauge where Aries is in your chart, and we can talk about that. What's your rising sign? Chiron is an asteroid in astrology. So the asteroid that represents your wounding, your deep wounds that you have to work through and move through out your life. And so a lot of the times in my astrology, I use it to help people find their purpose. So turning that pain into purpose is what I like to do. So this is something I also will be talking about at the Work Glow Slay Summit on the 21st through the 23rd. So if you haven't signed up for that, the link is in my bio. But Chiron is an asteroid in astrology. If y'all don't know, I'm Gemini Jazz, an astrologer here in Austin. And my business is House of Chiron. So Chiron is the wounded healer in Greek mythology. So only through healing other people could Chiron heal himself. So that's why I named it House of Chiron. And today we're talking about Chiron coming in a conjunction with the moon and how that's going to be bringing up some feelings about yourself, basically, how you identify yourself, how you have identified yourself in the world, and how you relate to other people. This is also about the physical body because it's in Aries, and Aries is about the physical body. So, yes. Okay, Miss Honeybee, you want to come on? You don't know yours? Okay. If you know your rising, then we can kind of get an idea. Okay, so Christina, yours is Aquarius rising. So you have Chiron is transiting your third house. It's about your communication. Let's see. Let me get you on and then we can talk. I'm gonna go grab my charger while you're connecting. I'll be right back. Hey, Christina.
Hello.
Remember I said I was going to call you CB?
People call me CB.
Oh,
So
well. I thought I was doing something special.
that little logo is lending to that. So
Yes, it is. Okay, so this is transiting your third house. So your third house is the house that's ruled by Gemini, and that's mostly like your communication. It could also be your small business that we spoke about the last time because Gemini rules small business. And the third house is the ruler of that. So small business, your communication, this is also your perceptions and the things that you think you know, because the psychology behind Gemini is I think I know, not like Sagittarius, which is that I know, which is the truth. So it's the other side of it. So it's like the human knowledge versus God knowledge, right? So Gemini is the human knowledge. So this is also transiting the things about your education, your lower level education. So you could really be tapping into feeling like you don't think you know what you're doing. You're not equipped. Maybe that imposter syndrome could be coming up today. But you have to release that. It's coming up so you can gain that confidence, how you identify with, also with relating to other people.
Okay.
As we sip.
Like I kind of forgot that this also goes live to my page. So I'm like, how much do I want to say? No, that's definitely making me think of some things. I've definitely got like a bunch of webinars bookmarked. Like I don't need to watch those webinars. I know what the fuck I need to do. But also like wanting a refresher because I am about to announce. So I don't know if the communication thing is like I'm about to start posting again. I haven't been posting like in my timeline, just in my stories. So
yeah,
that could be with that.
Yeah, because
and that's all related to the business. Social media.
Mm-hmm.
Putting stuff out there again.
And you know what?
Some pictures today.
Mercury goes retrograde at the end of this month. So
Mm-hmm.
you're thinking about doing it now. You're going to go through this review stage at the end of the month when it goes retrograde in Aquarius, and you're going to end up doing what you need to do because it's going to have you come up with some things. You're going to go internal about that because it's what retrograde's all about: review, reassess, revamp, redo it.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I have a workshop on February 2nd. So maybe we'll learn some things from that.
Yeah. Yes, you shall. We shall connect on this in the future. I do see this.
But no, it's already a little bit helpful, and just learning more about astrology in general is always helpful. So it's part of why I keep tuning in the morning. And then I usually have my coffee. I'm in Seattle, so I'm like 2 hours behind you. So
Yeah. Okay.
still a little,
You're out there with Imani.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool. The one that had the last week when you were on, and she was like, "Yeah," or something. To something you had said. She's out there in Seattle, so that's interesting.
Okay. I'm gonna look for her in the comments again.
Yeah, she's not here today. I'll send you her page. You can follow her. Maybe y'all can link up because she's a massage therapist. So, maybe y'all can link up. See, look at this. Friends connecting friends.
The things that connect. The coffee's one. I did toke as well. So.
Look, I say you wake and bake your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever it is that you do.
So this says Wake and Make.
That's
it's dope. Like a creators, like a digital agency or whatever, but both and.
That's dope. Okay. Well, do you have any questions about what you will be experiencing? You have some ideas already?
Yeah, I see some things. And then like before we had talked about that decision that I was making. I have decided, but I haven't told the folks yet. I wanted to get through some things. So today there's an event. Once that's over, I'll let the folks know in the follow-up meeting. So
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we can connect later on. I want to know how everything goes.
I appreciate you. I'll definitely get you some coffee.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you. Thank you. I will talk to you later.
Thank you. I don't know how to exit myself. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Bye. Okay. So anyone else knows where Chiron is transiting their chart? If you know where Aries is in your chart, I believe, Miss Honey, you're saying you have a Capricorn rising. Are you still on, my dear? Yes, you are. If you want to come on, we can have a quick discussion about you. I'm going to need a refill.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, actually. Thank you.
That's good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Like, literally just woke up like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing your 15 minutes with us. Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad I caught this. I'm like, perfect timing.
Yes. Okay, so you say you have a Capricorn rising?
Yes.
Okay, so that means...
Yeah, Capricorn rising in Gemini
Moon?
Yeah.
I have a Gemini sun. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so this is like your fourth house. So this is about your home and family, your foundation, your influence. Also could be something about like your mother wounds that you possibly have.
Yes.
How you identify within that. And maybe you're going to, I'm not sure if you're still in connection with your mom, but maybe some communication could come up with her.
Yes.
And then you could also just start kind of seeing like how you have been relating or identifying yourself in regards to like the relationship you have with women and how it stemmed from the relationship you had with your mom.
Wow, it's crazy that you just said that. I'm reconnecting with my mom. We had some stuff growing up. And I just actually I'm going to be living with her more often, like staying with her more often. And again, just life brings you to this point. Things happen and it's all unfolding. And over the weekend, I had an experience where I went and hung out with a couple people for like a little birthday party, and the same thing with
Mm-hmm.
my relationship with women. It just
Mm-hmm.
all again unfolded. And this morning, and I felt fine, but I woke up this morning around like literally 1:43, and
Mm-hmm.
like so much anxiety from the situation. And I was just like, what is wrong? Like, you know what I mean? I didn't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
That you're literally saying all of,
Yeah,
like,
because the moon entered Aries around that time also.
mm-hmm,
So it was like in the morning, early morning when it entered Aries. And so it's now coming into that conjunction with Chiron as it edges closer.
mm-hmm,
Anywhere between an exact conjunction is at 0 0 degrees. So if it's like at both at 5 degrees, so it goes from 0 degrees to 9 degrees, that's a conjunction. So it is literally 1 degree away from being at an exact conjunction at 5 degrees. So that energy, that potency is going to come up, and you're going to really start feeling it today.
mm-hmm,
And you have a Gemini moon. So this is also how it's highlighting or activating how you have been relating into the world, how you have been communicating. Also about your perceptions, how you have been thinking and seeing things and receiving all these things. So it's a lot that's going to be coming up emotionally.
mm-hmm.
You might even go through like some moments of, feeling down, maybe a little bit of depression. But it's just happening in that way. So it can come up, boil to the top, and release it. Not to mention that we have on the 20th this Mars conjunction that's happening with Uranus and Taurus. So that is shaking up the things that normally make us feel good, and it's going to like bring this like boiling point, like I want to feel good again, and you want to break free, but it's like we gotta chill because Saturn is here in Aquarius squaring all this energy that's happening. It's like, yo, do the work.
Right. You can't get ahead without doing.
Right, step by step. So that's what we're experiencing right now on a personal level as well as in society. If you can see, people want to just do stuff to make them feel good, but it's like, yo, chill out.
Right.
Like, you can't, like, you see how people are wigging out and wilding like out here with the presidency, and on the 20th, the day of the inauguration, is when this conjunction happens.
Wow,
So
that's
I'm just gonna
crazy.
sip to that.
Right.
Yeah, so
Universe, God works in
just
crazy.
saying, people might be wigging out. So right now, all this is coming up to the top, and then people are going to start wigging out about their identity. How, it's a lot about the insecurities that we have. So it's coming up, and it's leading into this full moon that's in Leo, and Leo is about confidence. Leo is about your creativity and being bold and standing in who it is that you are. So all of this is coming up that's not who it is that we are, is being released so we can align to our true path and be in complete alignment.
Mm.
That's why I always say nothing happens to us. Everything just happens for us. It's fine.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's like that really hits me. Really resonates.
I'm happy it does.
That self-confidence without all these other energies, and just be yourself.
Yes, absolutely. So connect with me later and let me know how everything goes with that situation. Hit me up in my inbox.
Right on. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. So, today we do not have the Astro dice. We are getting down and personal today. So, what we are doing, the transit that is really happening today, before we go into Mars and Taurus making a conjunction with Uranus and Taurus, we're talking about how the moon is coming into a conjunction with Chiron and Aries today. And what does that look like? What does that feel like? What can we experience, or what we may experience? And so if you know where this is happening in your chart, you can join me and we can have a quick talk about it. We have about another 8-9 minutes left before I head on out. So I will be going live again this afternoon around 1:30, and I will be talking with Ashton Lynn with the Women Who Work Foundation, and she has a Work Glow Slay Summit that is for women and women empowerment. And I will be a speaker at this event. It starts on Thursday. So, yes, we'll be talking about that this afternoon. So I'll be live again. Y'all will see me again. And I'm going to be talking about what I'll be discussing at the summit. So, yes, and then I'm going live again tomorrow to talk about the full moon healing circle that happens on the 28th. Y'all can find all that information, the link in my bio. So, back to this. Anybody want to talk? You're welcome, Christina. Thank you, Mel. Oh, thank you. Katrina, what you talking about mid-morning? Hey, Chanel. Let's see. Anyone want to hop on and talk about where this is in their chart? If you know where Aries is, like what house it's in, I am more than welcome to talk to you about it. Get deep down and personal into all the things. No astro dice this morning because we're going to get personal. Let's see. Who else is on here? Y'all can see. If y'all want, y'all can go ahead and send me a request to join. And then where's Aries in your chart? So there are different houses. We have 12 houses in the astrology chart. Every house is governed by a sign. And also each of those signs are governed by a planet. So in this case, for instance, me, I have Aries in my 12th house. And Chiron is transiting the sign of Aries, meaning that it is currently in the sign of Aries. And it's, they all move. And so it's transiting my 12th house. So if you know anything about your rising sign, I can kind of give you an idea of where this could be happening in your chart. And we can talk about that. Anyone else? You have about another 5 more minutes. I'll take one more person. Let's see who is on. Glad to have helped. Lightwork Tribe. You have a Scorpio rising? Okay, so this is your 5th house. Could be about your fun. Something in regards to how you have identified yourself. Also in like romantic situations or even with children. Your creative self-expression as well. You say you need to learn. Okay, we'll talk later. Just text me, Katrina. But yeah, it could be a lot of different things with your creative self-expression, something with children, also your sense of fun and joy, also how you have identified yourself in romantic situations. So that could be coming up today. Anyone else? If not, we're going to hop off. Make sure y'all catch me later at 1:30. I will be on here live. So check me out. It's relevant? Dope. Let me know. We can connect later, or you can hit me in the inbox and then we can talk about it if you want to talk about it. Because the 5th house is, all of it's personal, but it could be quite a few things going on. So if you want to connect, we can connect most definitely. Ah, okay. Got it. Yes, it is okay to have fun. Perfectly okay. Tap into that inner child. That's the 5th house also. Going back to the roots of the things that used to make you happy as a child. So yes, okay. I'm gonna head out, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. It was fun today. I like the personal aspect of things. Next week maybe we'll do a combination of both. Maybe we'll have people hop on, and then we'll also do the Astro dice. I'll have the Astro dice next week, but I am preparing for 2 major events that are coming up. So today, can't stay on long because I got to get to work. But I do appreciate y'all coming on. Thank y'all once again. If y'all feel compelled to donate, I have LinkedIn, my Venmo. Y'all can always donate me a coffee. Hit the link in my bio. Buy me a coffee. I drink coffee all day long. Y'all can also donate to my Cashapp. That's all up there. So PayPal too, whatever you feel. So y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all at 1:30 today. And then I also see y'all tomorrow morning at 10:30. So besos. Y'all have a good one.